We're done with Nam. That was a fun time.
Yes, it was. That was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
We're actually not as exhausted this morning because we slept more than 5 hours last night.
Which felt good. So these guys are incredible. So we had a blast.
Thanks, dude. You're incredible, man.
Oh, thanks, Lidge.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. We were kind of talking about what we're all going to do, what's next, different new cool stuff we can do with our podcasts and YouTube channels. I'm going to go through the house and I'll meet you up front.
Perfect. Yeah, so a lot of good stuff happening and a lot of good chats, brainstorming. So there's a lot of stuff I need to think about when I get back home. Now I'm going to meet a friend of mine that is from Montreal but lives here in Nashville. Funny thing, I just found a French Canadian here in Nashville.
What are the odds? An Expos fan too. Who's ever heard of them?
Yeah, exactly. How was breakfast, Mark?
Very filling. It was very much worth the hour-and-a-half wait, I would say. How about you?
Pretty good, yeah. I had a lot of meat.
You did have a lot of meat.
Yeah, it was like sausage and bacon fest.
Oh man, he just said, instead of me choosing which meat to have with my breakfast, just bring it all to me. And the waitress looked at him like,
That's exactly what I told the waitress. So this is, by the way, my good friend Marc Martel, a Montreal-born Canadian.
Native. That's right. We're gonna cross the street.
This way. All right.
We try not to get hit while vlogging.
And now he lives in Nashville. You've been in Nashville for
been here for
quite a while.
17 years.
Look at that, 17 years in Nashville. Yeah. And what do you do now, Mark?
I am a musician. I like to play the music.
Yeah, Mark used to be the one of the lead singers from the band down here, Christian band.
Down here. And now I do a variety of things. I do my own music. I do, a lot of people know me from my work with Queen stuff. People say I sound like Freddie Mercury, so I've accepted that and run with it.
There you go.
Have a good time with that too.
And he's good at it. So, Mark is actually working on a new project right now.
Yes.
And he just came up with that Kickstarter campaign that he's doing. So, since he's a very good friend of mine, I just wanted to tell you more about that.
Yeah. Well, I decided to do a Kickstarter campaign to fund my own 2 EPs, which is something I've never done before. I've always done it with, traditionally with the record labels. But now that I'm totally independent, I figured why not give this Kickstarter thing a try? And so I'm doing one covers EP, which is 6 songs, and also a Christmas EP, and we're almost halfway through recording, and the Kickstarter campaign is going really well. And if you want to help me out, it's just search my name, Marc Martel. It's Mark with a C, as you could probably see in the copy of this video on Kickstarter.com. We're doing songs like Unchained Melody, we're doing Take On Me by Aha, we're doing, what's another song I'm doing? That's because I haven't announced all the songs yet, so I gotta be careful which ones I say. Anyway, some big singer type songs. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. And the Christmas EP is gonna have a lot of traditional stuff.
Can't wait to hear that. So, I'm gonna leave in the description section below, I'm gonna leave all the links to that Kickstarter campaign. So, go and take a look. Oh yeah, having a freaking nice walk with Lidge after a freaking, a pretty nice weekend at Nam.
That's right.
Yep.
Lots of good stuff, but this is the best stuff right here, walking out in nature.
Oh yeah. And you know what, on top of that, walking barefoot. Now this is something that my friend Lidge here is pretty good at. You're gonna have to explain to me.
Well, I just can't afford any shoes doing this audio blog and music thing, and so barefoot it is.
There you go. So this is it, Lidge.
This is it, man.
This is it. We had like a tremendous weekend. Was incredible.
I am gonna be sad when you're gone, dude.
I'm gonna miss these the time, you know, the moments we had.
Yeah, it was a high energy week too.
It was a lot going on. So
should we tell him that I was talking excitedly about making videos and completely missed the turn to the airport on the way here?
yeah, so we had to take a minor detour. So Lidge, what did you like the most about the that weekend?
In a quarter mile, take a slight right turn.
Definitely what I liked most was hanging out with all of you guys.
Yeah.
Meeting everybody on the very first day or two was just hilarious. It was just a trip. It was cool to meet you all for the first time and hanging out at the studio. I think the very first night or so, just drinking beer together was a whole lot of fun. By the second night and the third night,
take a slight right turn.
Drinking beer felt like a little bit more of an obligation and a chore.
The brainstorming sessions we had.
Yes.
Man.
Fantastic. If you're making records or you're doing anything on your own creative, it is so wise to find a group of people that are doing something similar to what you're doing.
There you go.
Yeah, and
that's the way to do it.
My advice is don't talk a lot when you're trying to follow directions to the airport. If you're me, you'll miss every single turn.